Well, the Baku Energy Forum is now in its 27th year, and I've been coming for much of the past 24 years, and this was, to me, the most interesting one. All the way throughout its history, it's always been a forum where Azerbaijan was building its reputation to the oil and gas investors, and deals were happening on the margins of the forum and the exhibition. And now, for the first time, the focus really was on renewable energy, and Azerbaijan becoming not only a big producer of oil and gas, but of renewable energy too, in very large numbers. And I think probably they gained, the Azerbaijani side gained the interest of investors as well when it comes to renewable energy. So that was really significant. And I think as well, there was a chance to talk about new technologies that can help companies and countries both produce the energy that's needed in a way that's secure and affordable, and also work on the energy transition to fully renewable energy. Yeah, so my presentation was about how, well, like I just said, that we have to have energy. We have to have energy creates light, and light and energy bring life. In other words, you have to have energy to have good things, light, or actual light, so economies can develop, and then that's where life can flourish, where economies are developing. But also, life for me means the life of the planet as well, and protecting against climate change, and protecting against all sorts of other environmental degradation. And so I was talking about technologies from relatively simple ones that are essentially mechanical engineering to clean up oil spills, to very new ones and innovative technologies like machine learning and artificial intelligence that can help oil and gas producers and consumers operate in ways that are much less harmful to the environment. So I myself have been trying to help promote the Trans-Caspian natural gas pipeline for 24 years now, almost a quarter century. And all throughout, it's been politically impossible because Russia and Iran, they've complained that the pipeline will create ecological damage in the sea. And we know that's not true. If a gas pipeline has a hole, if natural gas escapes, nothing happens to the environment. If an oil pipeline breaks, on the other hand, huge damage is caused to the environment. In any case, Russia and Iran aren't in favor of the pipeline, so there are other ways to move gas from Turkmenistan to Europe, first to Azerbaijan and Turkey and then to Europe. And so one of the ways that seems most promising is via Iran. So Turkmenistan gas goes to Iran, then Iranian gas goes to Azerbaijan or to Turkey, and everything is tied together in one business transaction. That is happening now, and the idea now is to make that happen in a much larger way, bigger projects to move more Turkmenistani gas to Azerbaijan, Turkey, and then to Europe. Or there's the possibility of compressed natural gas, which is a technology that has been in existence for a long time, but only now is getting to a point of efficiency where it could be used to move gas from Turkmenistan, again, into Azerbaijan and Turkey through a number of routes. So it's an exciting moment, even if there's not a Trans-Caspian pipeline anytime soon, and I don't think there will be. I think there will be a lot more Turkmenistani gas coming to this part of the world, probably via Iran. Well, it will really help. So, I think, well, let's look at how much natural gas Russia was exporting to Europe. Last year, it was 155 billion cubic meters. The Southern Corridor brings 10 billion cubic meters to the European Union, 6 BCM to Turkey. So 10 out of 155, that helps. It helps a lot where I'm very active in business, in Southeast Europe, in Bulgaria, throughout the Balkans, because otherwise those countries are totally dependent on Russian gas. If Azerbaijani gas is coming and Turkmenistani gas, then they have the ability to negotiate better contracts with Gazprom, and now to replace Russian gas, as all the EU is trying to do. So that's 10 BCM to Europe. If another 10 can come from Turkmenistan through Azerbaijan and Turkey, wow, that's a significant amount. Some of that gas, in fact, well, put it this way. The Prime Minister of Italy, Mario Draghi, has said we need to double the capacity of the Trans-Adriatic pipeline from Greece to Albania under the Adriatic Sea to Italy. But there's not enough gas. So if the gas can come from Turkmenistan, then you can double the capacity of the Trans-Adriatic pipeline. And that will have a big impact on markets in Europe and helping keep the price down. Still, though, that's just 20 BCM through that southern corridor compared with 155 BCM from Russia. So more gas has to come in the form of liquefied natural gas from the United States, from Qatar, from Algeria, and Nigeria as well. I think so. I mean, I always thought when I was the U.S. co-chair of the Minsk Group that it would be better to have the entire European Union be a co-chair rather than any one country, France, because the whole European Union is much more influential. And then after November 10th, 2020, when the French foreign minister came out in response to the ceasefire statement, was completely supportive of Armenia, that made it difficult for France to be seen as an impartial mediator. But the European Union is impartial. The European Union is objective. So it can really help Azerbaijan and Armenia move forward in negotiations on a peace agreement and defining their international border. But the big problem is that in Armenia, Prime Minister Pashinyan faces protests against his government with people objecting to any sort of compromise at all with Azerbaijan. So that's making it hard for him to move forward. But I think he and President Aliyev would like to work together with the EU, but really work directly to reach a peace agreement.